Hey everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how we can use union types in TypeScript. Union type is not actually a type, so basically we can define, like, if we want like more than two types, then we can define it by using union type. So let me show you one example. Let me create one variable. Suppose its name is my variable. It's of type string. Now I can assign only string values to this variable, and if I try to assign any other type, then it will show me one error. So what we can do, we can use union type to mark this variable as string or number. We need to use this pipe symbol for defining union types, so we can define that this variable is of type string or number. Now you can see that the error is gone. Let me create one function. Suppose its name is print variable, and its type is, suppose it is v, and we are defining it as string or number. Now let me call it print variable, and let me pass one string here, and again let me pass one number. Okay, so we can use the type of to check the variable type. So we can use type of, like, if type of v equal to string, then we can set that console log, and we can say that v is a string. Similarly, let me copy it and paste it here. So it is of type number, then we can say that it is number. Now if I save it, then you can see that it prints hello is a string and 10 is a number. Union type is actually useful in many cases. For example, let's say you are parsing the response of a network request, and the response can be an JSON object, and it has two properties. One is like status, and it's of type string, and one is data. Okay, and status can be like, it can be a success. Suppose it can be success, or we can have failed, or we can have pending. And data will get only for success, and data will get one value like result, and it will be a number. So what we can do, we can define like different types of types here. So the first type is, suppose it is success type, response success type, and we can say that its status is success. Similarly, we can create one more type that's for failed. Let me copy it, and let's say it is response failed type, and here we'll get it as failed. And also we can have one pending type, and it will be pending. So we can, in the success type, we can have one data, and it will have the value result. Suppose it is 1. Okay, let me write it as string, and this is number, and this is string, and this is also of type string. So we can have these types of responses. So I can create one union type, and I can create one combined response. Let me change the res type, and I can say that the response can be of success type, union response failed type, union response pending type. So let's say this function name is parse response, then I can say that we will get response here, and it's of type response type, so it can be any of this type. And inside this function we can write our own logic. Let me check the status. If it is success, then we can print the value of this result. So it can be response is success, and here let me print the value. So it is response dot data dot result. So if it is not success, then we can't have root data. So let me write it as okay. And if we have the response dot status equal to error, then I can say console.log response is failed. And one more if else. Let me copy this one, and the third type is of type pending. So if it is pending, then we can say that response is pending. So now let me use this parse response. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna send the status only. So here I'm gonna pass the status as let's say it is pending. Now you can see that it's showing response is pending. Or if I give it as error, then it will print that response is failed. And also if I give it as success, then I will have to pass the data as well. So let me pass the data. So inside this data we need to pass the result. Okay, now if I print, then you can see that response is success and the result value is 10. So in this way you can use union types, and it's pretty useful if you want to combine all these types. If you don't want to write like different parameters, you can just combine them and write it in one parameter. So that's all for union type. If you have any question, please drop one comment below, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and please like this video. Thanks, bye.